Hello you people in YouTube land. How do you do? So, where are we going today? Well, we're going for another long walk. We haven't done that for a while. So we're going to do that and we're going to continue where we last left off, which is over there. So we're heading down this way. Last time we came back out of the railway corridor beside this Indian temple here. As you can see, the church is being renovated, I guess, and also the temple. Anyway, let's go back to the railway track and let's continue our journey down that way. So we're heading towards the path to the railway track, and this is the Hindu temple that we passed by last time, and of course the basketball court and the muddy track, and here is the railway corridor. We came down that direction last time, and let's head down, continue our journey down that way, down here, past the trees. It rained last night, so everything at the moment is very moist, wet, a bit watery. But we're going to continue down and let's see what we can find along this corridor, the rail corridor. After the rain last night, there seemed to be lots of water along the side of the path. A bit of a small little river running along the canal. Not canal, the railway track, the old railway track, the walking path, the rail corridor. Yep, on the side here. So at least we know there's good drainage. There shouldn't be any floods here at the moment, hopefully. Oh my, so much water, a much bigger patch of water beside the pathway. Look at that, the water's all the way to there. Looks like there's lots and lots of water over here. Looks like it may have had rained very heavily when I was sleeping last night. Very heavily indeed. Oop, continue the walk. So we are walking like on a pathway in between like a whole vegetation tract or forest in between them. So as I'm walking, on my left side here through the forest, there are probably some old World War II black and white bungalows. And on my right here, as you can see, Tanglin Halt, block 56. And the other blocks also here. Yep, so that's what I see so far along the corridor. At the moment now, the atmosphere around here, it is a bit moist. It's because it rained yesterday night. And it is also still cooling because the sun is not fully up yet. As you can see, still cloudy, so quite moist, a bit humid, but cooling. There are a lot of pathways that you can cut across the railway corridor, and one of the pathways you can come is to this place here, which is of course a bit interesting. So once you turn here, you'll notice that there are like some apartments here, some flats that are quite old and also looks like a few stories high. Very similar to the black and white bungalows that you normally see, but probably built at earlier timing. But quite a nice place to live. You see, you have nice big fields here, and then you have like small little areas where you can stay. So if you come up here, you can see there's not only one place here, but there are like a few of this type of small little places here that I think would be a quite nice place to live. So let's continue walking. On my right here, I think we are going to walk past Tanglin Halt neighborhood. I think probably the last block in that Tanglin Halt area, and we're going to go to the next location. So along our walk now, we can see the first signs of civilization or maybe commercialization. This is Biopolis on my left, probably One North area. So lots and lots of like bio companies here and stuff like that. And on the right side here, Holland Village, right at the end. But we're heading down this corridor. Also, you need to be careful where you're walking around. Just be aware of your surroundings because there are lots of cyclists and runners around. So as the sun gets brighter, there are more people on this railway track. Cyclists, joggers, and people walking like me. And as we continue walking, you can see on my right here, this will be I think Holland Village. All the blocks, you also can see the railway track, the east-west line. Yep, MRT track on that side. There seems to be some kind of like a, I guess a bridge, vehicular bridge, crossing over from that side to here, to this area here. East-west line goes to Buona Vista MRT station over there. Then in front of me is the main road. That means that Gimo is directly diagonally opposite me. Then Holland Village is out there. Okay, let's continue down that way. So some graffiti work over here. Someone came here and painted some graffiti work. So under here nobody sees it, so no one can catch them. There's some graffiti work here. Street art, if you want to call it that. One thing about walking in nature in Singapore is a lot of times you cannot escape the tall HDB blocks. They will poke up above the trees, as you are walking through nature. Me, I'm a pedestrian. Watch out for me. Just imagine a little tunnel of nature surrounded at the sides by HDB and other things I can't see through the trees. A little tunnel of nature, tunnel. Looks like a pedestrian bridge that brings you from Holland Village to Gimo, which is the other side there. Ooh, interesting, isn't it? At least to me. Then some landed property over here. The thing jutting out there, I think, could have been a tree that fell down and then the foliage now grew across it. Interesting, isn't it? One thing different from my previous walk when I was walking along the rail corridor is that I feel that I have gotten, more healthier. In the past when I was walking, people keep walking past me. This time, I'm walking past people, which is an improvement. And also look at this place here. Like a school, I think it's the old Raffles JC compound. So let's just keep walking and let's see what else we can find. On my right here, I think there are some like landed property, like bungalows and stuff. So far, I've been walking for 45 minutes. Still nice and cooling. Yeah, 45 minutes. Still okay. Still alive. I guess I could have died, and now I'm a spirit walking the pathway. You never know. I mean, I could be a ghost, I could have died and now haunting the railway corridor while operating a camera. a bit weird. But it's possible. It's very, very possible. In movies, that is. Looks like there's a condominium on this side here. Over here, cold storage, I think a warehouse and a petrol station. If you need to recharge, refuel, a place you can go. Yes, you can go there. A vehicular bridge. And then we are walking underneath it to the other side, which is more corridor. After the bridge, as you can see, we're cutting into a more forested area, more trees. Earlier was lesser tall trees. Yeah. It looks like we unknowingly walked past the Ulu Pandan Community Center. It looks like this corridor was carved through maybe a small hill. You can see the sides here, taller than other place, and also forested big trees. To my right, there's a lot of bungalows and landed property. On my right here, there's like a forest. So this pathway separates the two worlds, forest and human world. Yes, so the sun is rising, still cooling, but it's getting slightly hotter and hotter. So let's continue and see what we can find. So here, as we walk, we are surrounded again by forest area. Yes, I wonder what's in the forest area. Lots of forest, definitely. Trees, maybe plants, animals. Humans, not so much, except on the railway corridor. And of course, dogs, pet dogs. Okay. So as I was walking, you hear the sound? I think it's some kind of birds calling out, but it sounds like someone is torturing them. Yeah, definitely torturing. Bird torture. The next big thing. And suddenly we come out to this open area. Look at this. Look over there. Oh, that looks good, man. Wow, okay. Human-made stuff with nature together. A human-made concrete canal. So over there is part of the Holland Green Linear Park. There's a small little park there, so maybe we should go back there one day and have a look. There's like a cascading waterfall, man-made one there. Interesting, looks very interesting. We should come there one day, make a short trip. I don't look like a very big place. And then on the other side here, you can see there is like a big open field here, and then Calamity Forest. Yes, this is Calamity Forest. So the corridor runs through Calamity Forest. So one thing about Calamity Forest is that it's a natural area that is not maintained or looked after by national parks. So it's a natural area where the natural park doesn't go in and maintain it. So if you do go in there, do be careful. There are a lot of fallen trees, branches and stuff, and I really mean fallen trees. You know, trees would fall down there. You know, so do be careful if you venture there. So the forests on my left here are natural forests. So if you do go in there, do be careful. It is not paved or looked after by people, so there could be falling branches and stuff in there that you have to be careful of. So enter at your own risk, not at my risk. And finally, we have reached one of the places that we're supposed to reach, which is the Bukit Timah train station. But unfortunately, it's still under renovation. As you can see, we can't go in there at the moment. Maybe later part of the year, you can go in there. But we may have to come back again another time to do that. But look, this is the railway track. and the ballast rock that you can see underneath the railway track. Yep, the station is under renovation, and once this place is done, you know, they will put in toilets, they will make it up nicely, a place you can come and visit. But at the moment, not yet. Yes, still under renovation. Yeah, some of the facilities they're going to build. Look at this, like probably an old brick house there. Yep, but still part of the railway corridor. Unfortunately, this place is still under renovation, supposedly until July 2022. Maybe we'll come back here one day and have a look at it. At the moment, I guess, yeah, that's the end of our venture here today. As per usual, you know what to do. Like, share and subscribe. Yes. I got Patreon, I got PayPal, you can afford it, you can support me on that. Or watch some of my old videos. I got lots of old videos. I visit all the different food centers in Singapore, exploring the food. You may be interested in that. Anyway, see you guys around. Wait a minute. I think I see something up ahead. Some kind of metallic structure. Yes, a structure made of metal. Let's see what it is up ahead. Can you see it? Ah, look at that. Oh, so these are one of those, you know, those metallic bridges. Yes, that the train used to go across to cross the streets. So some of these bridges are maintained, you know, by the probably national parks. Yep, the railway track goes through it, you know, gives you a look, a feel of this structure, this metallic structure, which you don't find much of nowadays. A lot of them, if they have, you know, most of them are dismantled or gone, you know, or crumbling down. Hopefully they can repair it, maintain it. So this bridge crosses the main road. I think it's Bukit Timah Road. And I'm not mistaken, if you go further down on the left, you will reach Bukit Timah Food Center, a place you can go for breakfast. Ooh, that may be interesting. So, yep, look at this. Ooh, a railway bridge. A small one compared to other countries, but still a railway bridge, an old bridge. Yep, this time I'm really going off now. Yeah, okay. Nothing distracted my attention this time now. Okay, see you guys, girls and others too. Bye bye.